So, hey Shayla, thanks so much for taking the time to chat with Narcity, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
How could any of you live with the fear of that?
These are legitimate fears. How can we address them?
So I'd love to know, what drew you to the Women Talking audition?
Well, after I had done C, those casting directors reached out to me and said, we're looking for the teens in the film. Would you like to audition? And what really struck me was that for the first time in my life, I was being asked to audition for a character who wasn't explicitly written as blind. And that at that time was like astonishing for me because I'm so used to my disability being the thing that defines me, that the fact that someone was even asking to see me primarily because I'm an actor was very validating of what I was doing. And so I was just really thrilled to be auditioning and finally talking about something else that wasn't being blind. And so I was just astonished to be auditioning for this very important story. And then I didn't hear anything for a few months, and it was sad at first, but as an actor you learn to let everything go. And then I think I was in class at school when I got an email saying, hey, Sarah's written a character for you, do you want to still do it? And I was that blew my mind.
Yeah, that is incredible. How did it feel to have Helena written for you by Sarah Polley?
It still blows my mind, and I've done the film, and I can't I think it was the most validating thing of my life because I was so used to being seen as blind first and an actor second, and Sarah saw me and she saw my abilities as an actor, and she thought I was supposed to be a part of the story and I was important.
That's incredible, and I love to hear that, and the fact that you felt that validation because you are an incredible actress and you see that in the film, and you are an amazing talent. For you kind of moving forward in the film industry, what do you think other directors can kind of learn from Sarah there?
I think that other directors can learn to take the risk, because I think a lot of directors and basically a lot of people in general are just frightened of working with disabled people because they don't know what accommodations look like and is it safe. And I think it is safe. You just need to ask, and we're always here to let you know what we need. And so it's not a big, ginormous risk that you're taking, and Sarah's proved that.
And moving forward, you've had this great success in Women Talking. What next role do you really want to dig into?
I think I would love to do a period drama where I get to play the romantic lead, because I think that especially back in those times, disabled people were hidden away from society. I think it would be a brilliant way of kind of reclaiming that and being the person that someone finds desirable and is witty and is clever. And I just think that would be a really fun thing to turn on its head, and just Bridgerton, what Bridgerton is doing with the casting. I think we should start including disabled people in those kind of things.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our Narcity channel to see more great content.